Hi, my name is Xander Kelly,
Hi, I'm Brody Watkins.
Hi, my name is Seamus Leonard.
I'm Seth Lytle.
and we are Team 029.
So, what we have done for our CCCD project is we have watched the movie Persepolis. It is a movie about a girl who grew up in Iran about the time of the Iranian Revolution when they transitioned from the Shah dictatorship to the more religion based dictatorship. The story follows her and her family as they struggle during the rough wars of the Iran versus Iraqi war, and then her struggles that she faces when she travels to Vienna to escape the war, and what cultural differences she faces away from home and her regular everyday life.
So, before completing our CCCD, we had some preconceptions about what we were doing. So, we didn't really know about the revolution. We thought that maybe it was about the war was about being Islam, potentially Sunni versus Shia, uh, or about how they split between how much they want to associate with the West, or potentially about being a dictator trying to grab power over the whole country. We also thought uh, that the culture of Iran at the time was very restrictive. We learned lots of great things.
Okay, so just a note about the culture differences that we experienced this event. In the culture we all grew up in here in the Midwest, we didn't really have something equivalent to the conflict over Western influence shown in the movie. We have like arguments over immigration, but that's usually in the context of like integrating into society instead of like a dramatic shift like shown in the movie. Like in the movie there's a national conflict over Western secular influence and like keeping true to Iranian cultural identity. Um, One relatable part of the movie for our culture is the conflict over what parts of our traditional culture we want to embrace and which parts we want to move on from. So for us, racism has a large share in our cultural legacy with slavery and everything, which we have worked to reduce over the years in order to improve life for everybody. And the movie shows a similar thing happening with Iranians where they want to embrace their traditional culture more with the Iranian Revolution and the overthrow of the Western influenced Shah, which leads to a conflict between the specific traditional practice of women being forced to cover up with veils, and people like the main character Margie and her family who believe that the practice is unjust and therefore take to protesting and suffer some consequences for that. And learning these differences was helpful for us because it just reinforced the fact that other people see the world differently than we do, and that which leads to different ideas and perspectives in both personal life and professional settings.
So right after the movie, I watched it. It kind of made me reflect on everything in the United States and how we present freedom and how you don't know any person and how their life has influenced them and how freedom really affects anybody. They'll come here and seeking a better life, and you don't know what's going on in their life, and so it just really opens my eyes to really like not judge a book by its cover and to really understand what people are going through. Um, it just was a really good movie, and I've read the book too, and it was really just amazing, and I really loved it.
We really appreciate you taking the time to watch our video for our CCCD and approving the movie Persepolis. It really benefited all of us in a terrific way. We learned a lot about other cultures, and it was really good to see into other cultures. Thank you. This is Team 029.